Hi, welcome to Mayhem News Live. This is the Man in Black, aka Teammate Lives, and we're doing another installment of our at Bungie Help Twitter drama report. As you know, people have asked me, what my Twitter app. It's called Tweedle. It's Tweedle. Sometimes you can't find it in the Play Store, so you can just search it online. But anyway, as you know, we had Iron Banner. So we're going to go over the next few days, actually, last couple of days. As you can see, these tweets are 2 minutes old. And, so the big thing is today that Microsoft and Xbox Store actually allowed some people to get the collector's edition items you got for getting the collector's edition, which was actually another $20. All right, but the problem is the stuff doesn't really help you in the game. It's pretty much crap. I mean, it's just, I can wear an exotic here, but it doesn't really help you. The exotics you get from the vendor vendor quest are actually better. They do actually have some perks. But everybody's asking about the perks. This guy right here says, your patch didn't work. The players are still getting kicked out. They didn't fix everything, and maybe your internet's crap. A lot of people, you ever notice that anybody gets kicked out? They have perfect internet. Their internet works great, and then you got people that compares, Bungie and the Destiny servers to Call of Duty. That's like comparing, a high school football player to an NFL player. You've got anywhere from you got 12 players, up to 16 players accessing the Call of Duty game, online game, 10 minutes at a time, compared to a live world. It's totally different. Anyway, people saying I'm getting booted, and I try to tell people you've got to reset your router. Well, I've got perfect internet. Well, no, your internet may be perfect. You may have the best internet in the world, but if your router's cache gets bundled up, it's going to lag, and it's going to kick you out. Let's see. Yeah, multiple beavers. Which anytime they do a patch, anytime they put anything in the game, you're going to have issues. So, you just gotta, you can't, okay, let's look at it this way. Now I'm going to go back to my mentions for a minute. And I'm going to go down here to my tweets. Okay. I posted this morning. And this is real. I got retweeted a couple of times. I said some of these people kill me. They bitch and moan and bitch about, this isn't fixed and that isn't fixed. And then when Bungie and them try to fix it, meaning taking the servers offline, basically, they take it offline to fix it. And then we get to hear, why are the servers down? I have no life. I'm a virgin. I don't have a woman in my life. You hate me. You hate the UK players. Bitch. People, I'm telling you, people it's pitiful. All right. Hold on just a moment. Seth, stop. If you've watched my shows long enough, I have a little boy, and he gets a little rambunctious at times, so I have to kind of, hey. All right, we're going to go back to Bungie's help now. But could you once release an update that doesn't screw up the game? And, you see a lot of people say that, but, well, what are you connecting at? Well, I'm connecting at 15 megabits per second. Well, that's part of your problem, and, was this part of the patch? And people will actually get on, and my wife can attest to this, they will actually get on knowing that they're going to start a patch here pretty soon. They will get into the raid or something big and then bitch because they got kicked out. If you know there's going to be a patch, don't start nothing big. Go farm some materials. Do something. All right, moving right along. Let's see. Most of these are, some people, simply put out more content, more raids, more levels. Simply get a life and get a girlfriend. That's what you need. Let's see. And a lot of this is a special promotion. They bought something and didn't get the little emblem. God forbid they don't get an emblem. My life will end. I mean, come on. Now if you donated to charity, like some of the things I could see, hey, but then again you got to think, well, you just want to brag, But anyway, let's see. Moving right along. Let's see. Yeah, I had to restart the console for the update to come up. Yeah, that happens on occasionally. I can't log in and choose my character. Oh, I can, but once I find a match, the Crucible kicks me out. Well, maybe it realizes that you suck. I'm sorry. You're going to hear me say that a lot because that's pretty much the problem. See, I saw a tweet where the tower bounty bot is missing. Oh, I've actually went into I hate to tell you, but I've actually went into the tower and there not be anything there. It's called a lag, okay? It does that on occasion. Go back to orbit and shut your pie hole. I mean, Jesus, come on. I'm going to go dropping any Ingrams, even though it was my first strike after reset. Well, that's RNG. Welcome to random number generator. You may not get shit. I mean, and if you're using 3 coins on her, you're wasting them because she doesn't drop anything. If you get an exotic from that, you just get an exotic. It ain't because you popped the 3 coins. See, not receiving strike exclusives from the Dust Palace Nightfall. Is it supposed to be like that? Well, it's random. If you don't get anything, that just means, guess what? It was random that you did not get anything. And what I don't get is, one guy told me he had done 24 strikes and he didn't get the Imago loot, which is and the only way it's the Fatebringer number 2 is if you get the right roll. If you don't get explosive rounds of Firefly, it's poop. It's weapons parts. That's pretty much it. Okay. And I hate people that post stuff like that. It's just this big ass picture of words. I mean, if you, I don't know. Let's just move on. Having so much fun looking at the title screen. Server is not available. Well, it was 21 minutes ago. Maybe they were just pissing you off. I don't know. Who knows? And like I said before, I'll reiterate this, and I'll probably do an actual video so I can add it on every time I do this video. Twitter is a public forum. If you put anything on Twitter, it is considered public. Okay? So don't send me no dirty messages saying, well, you put my Twitter name out there. It's public. All somebody's got to do is type in Bungie Help, and guess what? They're going to see your Twitter. If you don't like that, go back to Bungie. Go back to Google Plus or Facebook. That way you can stop people from seeing your shit. Let's see. Let's see. Having problems after the patch. Yeah. Okay. Beavers. Yeah. Well, it was doing that before the patch, so that's not nothing that's caused by the patch. You get booted, randomly sometimes when there is no patch. I can't level up my hunter past level 34 in Destiny. Well, that probably means you don't have the Taken King. Okay? Because if you don't have the Taken King, that's the level cap. Of course, he could. I don't know. Possible. Let's see. After patch connection issues, random repair. I hate people that do that. Here's this other guy sending something, a big picture of somebody typed something now. That's a screenshot. Anyway, let's see. Fix your servers, please. Yeah. How about? Well, this was 29 minutes ago. Okay, that's. I apologize for that picture. Yeah. Carlos, I hate to tell you, but you're the dick. Sorry. Moving right along, you got to be careful sometimes on here because you'll get pictures you don't want to see. Somebody choose the tuning there. Somebody, I guess it's too important. If it'd be opposite, I don't know. Somebody, yeah, the Grasp Gamalok is a gun you can get for killing Omnigol. If it doesn't have the right roll, it's poop. But I've had people tell me that even if it has the right roll, it's still poop. Let's see. Let's move on down a little further. Let's see. Why does my PlayStation 4 have a download 17 gigabytes? That's because you bought a PlayStation. Here's your sign. Okay. But he was smart. He not only owns a PlayStation, but he owns an Xbox One too. So, yeah. You know what happens when you straddle the fence, bud? You hurt your nuts. Okay. Let's see. Getting Beaver Air launching into any location. Same thing. Yeah. Pretty much the same. 15 times already updated. Yeah, well, it's pretty much a network error. You need to reset your router. Oh, this is another tip. Unless you've done it that day, anytime they do do any kind of update, I usually reset the router if I have too many problems when I get on. It's just let's see. Rabbit and Quail removed from game world past 15 minutes. It's a reset. First of all, you've got two things working against you today. It's a reset day. Everything's always messed up on reset day. And they've just uploaded a patch. And more than likely when they upload the patch, they actually tweak it. Because they can't really tweak too much until the game world's back up. So they let everything come back up. They let everything fall into place, and then they tweak what they need to tweak. So, you got to have some patience. Jesus. Yeah, and here's the same. There's always this little butthole comes on here. Did you test update 2.31 before it went live? No one I know can join a team-based activity. You broke the game again. Well, first of all, if they don't load the patch and activate the game world, it can't be tested, dumbass. Second of all, that has been an issue since Destiny come out. You can't join a fire team through the game. Join through either PS4 party or Xbox One party, 360 party, or PS3 party. Just click on that person's name and say join game. 9 times out of 10, it's going to work. Let's see. Moving down a little bit further, then we're gonna stop this. Let's see. Here's this guy again. Remove skill-based matchmaking makes less lag when you with skill mates. But yeah, he wants skill-based matchmaking. Well, that's what they had before, and everybody bitched and raised hell about that. So, make up your mind. Let's see here. Anything else funny? Stream you both versions. I don't know what that was. Let's see what this guy's talking about. I know Deej gets tired of seeing his name pop up on the screen. Kim actually talked to a guy the other day. He was really cordial. He had asked Bungie why he was buying legacy engrams and couldn't get the necrochasm. And Kim had to tell him, those do not come from engrams. Those are a quest line. He says, you mean to tell me that I've been using the 3 coins to buy all this crap and I wasn't going to get it? Kim had to tell him, yeah. He went, oh, I feel like an idiot. That's why before you do anything, before you do anything like that, get on the forums and ask questions, because, let's see, server's not available, yada, yada, yada. Fire team members, yeah, pretty much the same thing. I did a strike and got no reward drops from the boss. No legendary engram, no blue engram. Well, yeah, that happens. Get over it. It was funny. During Iron Banner, I'm not going to go that far back, because, as you can tell, I've already went this far and we're only an hour back. But during Iron Banner, a guy tweeted because he was mad because you weren't getting rewards. Now, the screen was blank. All the reward slots were empty. Okay? But the rewards were popping up on the screen after the game for us. But now there were some people who wasn't getting anything. They literally kept asking, well, are we going to get that stuff in the Postmaster? You realize how many people were playing Iron Banner when that took place? But if you want to, people just kill me. But yeah, you can see that people are literally, and Bungie is the same way. Their Twitter's the same way. When you go on here now, I see their tweets, and people. But here's this guy posting big words. God forbid they have to try to keep everything under, so many characters. Some of the tweets on there are a little different. These are more, I think this stuff on Bungie, at Bungie, is actually a little more, not quite as stupid as the stuff on Bungie Help. You send stuff, if you want to know what the update is, you can see that link there. You can just go to the app. But, let's see here. And there is a big question, when are we going to be able to pre-order the Rise of Iron? And, well, Dee says in the live feed, basically, hey, we're going to be able to order it. Now, if you want to follow my wife on Twitter, there's her Twitter information. She answers a lot more questions than Bungie Help. Now, you can get a lot more answers on the forum sometimes, but if she knows it, she'll answer it. All right. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me. There's my stuff. I really need to put my new background up, but anyway. And there's also somebody else, if you want to. You can also follow our friend AOD Deep Fried. He answers a lot of questions as well. Give him a shout out. And